Oh, it's either that or don't take management. Seeing as you have experience in the matter and not being paid for it. That sucked. They weren't even paying you for the job. That's bad. No wonder
Like,
you went to the
like
circus.
we're live.
Yeah.
No wonder you went to the circus.
Are we, Stanley?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Fingers crossed. Who's handling the camera?
Hey, Esper, you want to handle the camera? You can hand it off during the gatekeeper. But if you have that, no one will make you talk. Ever again.
So you don't have to be in space for no one to hear you?
Alright, let's bring it in, y'all. Come on, get in close.
Get all
Get in
nice and
close.
comfy.
Pretend like you like everyone.
What if I don't?
You have to lie.
Suck it.
Alright. Alright. I call upon the bards of old, the gods of speech and eloquence. May our words ring true. May our speech be inspired. And I call upon the gods of technology, the spirits of electricity. May our bandwidth be wide. May everything, every connection be secure. Blessed be. So be it.
We have no fruit to bear, man.
All
Dear
right.
God.
If you're not doing purification, come out here with the unpure lie.
We're not sure yet.
Hesper.
What are you not looking for? This is my job. You're not incensed?
Where'd they put the incense?
Brighter candles. All right.
Is it? Oh, is that it? Found it.
Now your next trick. Light it.
Oh, that's easy. Got a nice flame.
Probably going.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Flame on, as Johnny Storm would say.
And
About that been used
it-
for a
and
couple
nature's
years
right,
in their
nature's right.
Halloween lights. So. Off the side or in front? I'm asking a serious question. Position is everything.
By the might of the water, by the light of fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the might of fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones are made whole and holy.
You taught me that before.
This is sacred space. Let all thoughts and words beyond this point focus on the sacred. Work finances, household obligations have no place in the sanctuary. Anger, fear, frustration have no place in the sanctuary. Hatred, spite, infatuation have no place in the sanctuary. Leave them, all that would hinder our worship here among the profane. As you enter, may nature's water purify your body, and may the ancestors' fire ignite your spirit. Water purify your body, just fire ignite your spirit. Water purify your body, fire ignites your spirit. And water purify your body, and fire ignites your spirit. There's water purify your body, and just fire ignites your spirit. There's water purify your body, and just fire ignites your spirit. May His water purify your body, and may His fire ignite your spirit. May His water purify your body, and His fire ignite your spirit.
Come we now as a people to gather at the sacred well. Come we now as a people together in the warmth and the light of the flame. Come we now as a people together at the sacred well. Come we now as a people to gather in the warmth and the light of the flame.
Please remain standing as you are able. We come to this place to venerate the kindreds. May we be blessed by those mighty beings, denizens of many realms, as we give praise and offering in their honor on this sacred day. We are here to honor the kindreds.
We are here to honor the kindreds.
We begin with Steve acknowledging the host of all Druid rites. But first, let us share in this grain as we lift our voices in song to our Mother the Earth with song number 4 in the hymnal. We are one with the Mother.
Hymnal, got it.
We are one with the Mother, we are one with the earth. We are one with each other by our lives, by our birth. We are one with the Mother, we are one with the earth. We are one with each other by our lives, by our birth. We are one with the Mother, we are one with the earth. We are one with each other by our lives, by our birth. We are one with the Mother, we are one with the earth. We are one with each other by our lives, by our birth.
Great-grandmother of many, you who were first in this land, it was you who knew the hearts of Wolf and his brother Coyote, and it was through your wisdom that you chose Coyote to bear the sack containing all of the people, and it was you who knew that at the crucial moment Coyote would open the sack, releasing the people upon the earth. So too it was you who knew that though many of the people would be scattered like seeds on the wind, the last out of the sack would remain here, in this place, walking in your footsteps. So too do we, a new people, walk here, where your feet once compressed the earth, and we too give you our love and our honor, and look to your wisdom to guide our steps. Great grandmother of the earth, we honor you.
Great grandmother of the earth, we honor you. Now Stanley will lead us as we turn our attention to our patron and his shrine.
O silver-tongued messenger of the gods, I call to you, you who are God, guardian, guide, and patron of this grove. Far traveling luck-bringer, your shrine is your presence. We welcome you in our sanctuary. Swift-footed Hermes, your presence is welcome.
Swift-footed Hermes, your presence is welcome. You may be seated. Please mute your mics.
Yep. I hit no.
It is time to take a moment to contemplate the season and the reason for this rite, as Jonathan explains.
The wheel of the year turns and the days have become noticeably warmer. Soon, the variable temperatures of spring will give way to the long, hot days of summer. Now it is the time to harvest our gardens of tender herbs before the baking heat causes them to wither and die. Now we enter a time when each drop of water becomes more precious than ever, guarded against waste and the thieving dry winds. This is our last hurrah before the scorching sun sends us scurrying for cover in cool, dark places. This, too, is a time to acknowledge our mothers, from the first Earth Mother who gave life to us all, to our most immediate mother, with Earth Day just passed and Mother's Day just ahead. As well as today marks the National Day of Prayer, when penitents and believers of the many religions in America offer up a prayer for blessings on this country so steeped in growing turmoil and unrest. Tonight we gather to honor our barely remembered Bendis, the Thraco-Hellenic goddess of dual aspects we haven't forgotten. She was called Dilonkos, a goddess of dual deities carrying two lights as well as two spears upholding two duties. She is the ultimate in liminality, a goddess of the urban and untamed wilderness, of heaven and earth, of the feminine and masculine worlds, a goddess of freedoms, especially of cultural constructs of gender. She is nevertheless known for her aid in marriages and fertility, especially childbirth. And while we may not need those sorts of aid from her, we welcome her here in our sanctuary as a guest of honor to receive our bounty and be reminded that she is not all forgotten.
So, let us lift up our voices as one folk and make our offerings in reverence and joy. Now we recall the cosmos as it was in the beginning, and through our collective memory, let it be born anew. But let us begin before the beginning, with Stanley calling a causator for this rite.
I call out to Sabazios. O benevolent barbarian, I call. Come, horseman and skyfather, destroyer of dragons, Sabazios, you who climb highest in the sky and shine upon the fields that we protect, who descend upon the serpents that threaten our families and communities, who reach deepest into the underworld to master death before going east to learn how to rise on the tree of life. Come, bring your staff, O right of liberation, for we have need of your strength. Come, O benevolent barbarian, and aid us as we renew the cosmos. Through you, let the present and the beginning merge. Let this sanctuary become as the Mundi, the Ompharos, the center of all.
With a causator in place, our seer Gavin will now guide us in renewing the cosmos.
Settle yourself, my friends. Get comfortable. Now, take a deep breath. As you exhale, let your mind empty. Let thoughts and worries flow outward with your breath. Breathe in again, pulling in the world, and let your cares drift away. Breathe. breathe. Now cast your mind back, back, back. Let your mind wander into the deep, dark.
In the beginning there was darkness, for the day begins in the night, and the vast emptiness was formless. But in the sea of chaos, matter gathered into a lifeless ball, churning with heat, pulsing with the heartbeat of the cosmos. Then the earth heaved, and the elements separated, and above the roiling mass clouds gathered, beginning as thin wisps of moisture drifting. The growing mists joined and ascended until the sky above thickened with the evaporated liquids, drawing a blanket across the newly formed firmament. And these clouds too took up the pulse of the cosmos. Then from the darkness the gathered waters fell, coming first as a fine mist to cool and soothe. The gentle rains grew into a mighty deluge, covering the raw stratified earth in a thick layer of frothing liquid. And these waters took up the heartbeat, ebbing and flowing, a steady balm on the world.
Then, above the throbbing pulse, the sky grumbled and the light flashed. In the thick, dark clouds, tentative flickers sparked randomly, and grumbles echoed ominously, until the night was dark and silent no longer. Then the light reached out with forked fingers to stroke the waters, to prod the land not yet covered. And in that moment, the land and the waters were joined with the fires of the skies above. And the heat beat and the heartbeat of the cosmos pulsed throughout the new world, until life filled all of the realms. And the day began.
Newly born and forever in existence.
And so here we are at the present, which is the beginning. The cosmos is renewed, and we are rewoven into it, above, below, between, as it was then, as it is now.
These hollows in our sanctuary, the well, the fire pit, and shrines, mark the center of our cosmos, to which all things are connected. Now gather yourselves, my friends, and let us get our powers pumping for the work ahead by singing song number 17 in our hymnal, The Crossroads.
Why can't it just be a songbook? What? She wants to be fancy.
I've been spending too much time with the UUs, and they say hymnal, so now I want to say hymnal.
Well, it's not in any of our Indo-European languages.
Will we meet at
At
the
the
crossroads
crossroads
where our hollows stand?
center of the cosmos, the beginning and the end. There are ways leading outward to the many lands where we meet at the crossroads with offerings in hand. There's a way going westward toward the setting sun. There's a way going westward where the stage belong. We will all be traveling onward when our time has come. Down that lane going westward into the great beyond.
There's a way going eastward towards a hidden vale.
There's a way going eastward where the fairies dwell.
There are gnomes, sprites, and dryads, leprechauns as well.
On
That
that
way going eastward into the sacred vale. So come meet at the crossroads where our hollows stand. Center of the cosmos, beginning and the end. There are ways leading outward to the many lands where we meet at the crossroads with offerings in hand.
There's
A way going downward beneath the fertile sweep.
There's a way going downward where hidden treasures deep.
In the Smithy's divine hammers, with
The sparks crash and
leap
leap by the stream flowing downward into the molten deep.
There's a
Way
way
going upwards towards
the
Azure
way
County
going
flag.
upward where royal chariots fly, with offerings and omens from
and
messengers on high,
through the flames soaring upward in castles in the sky. So let's meet at the crossroads where our hollows stand. Center of the cosmos, beginning and the end. There are ways leading outward to the many lands where we meet at the crossroads with offerings in hand.
There are ways swirling onward beyond the sodden dunes.
There's a way swirling roundward, morning, night, and noon. Among reefs, caves, and trenches, rule net and harpoon on the tide surging roundward, following the moon.
There are stones at the center, sacred peristyle.
There are stones at the center where tricksters may beguile the weary and unwary who tarry for a while at the intersected center of the transcendental mile. Still we're here at the crossroads where our hollows stand. Center of the cosmos, beginning and the end. There are ways leading outward to the many lands as we wait at the crossroads with offerings in hand. Yes, we're here at the crossroads, center of the cosmos. Oh, we're here at the crossroads with offerings in hand. Hold on to that power a moment longer, for it is time to stir the energies of creation. Together, let us join our powers to open the gates and the ways, marked by these hollows, that they may link us directly to the realms beyond.
Where's the key? Oh, there's the keys. Oh, shift dark soil, last cover of the day.
She got it. She got it. She got it. Water. Why is it not hanging?
Shake the stones, loosen the loam. To the left, to the right, to the front, to the rear. Shift and rend.
Shift and rend. Shift and rend.
Reach
Shift
westward
and rend.
with your
Shift
rending dark
and
soil,
Shift
traveling to
and
the
rend.
very ends of the earth.
and rend.
Shift and rend.
Shift and
And
rend.
rend. Form a
Shift
fissure,
and rend.
branching ever out
Shift
westward.
and rend.
Press out
Shift
the
and rend.
in shearing
Shift
walls,
and rend.
and let the abyss
Shift
And
appear.
Shift
Let the gate to
and
the
rend.
underworld, the
Shift
realm of the
and
dead,
rend.
be open.
Let the
The
gates
ways
be open. Enchanted cloak, first veil of life, below the barrier, sever the threads, to the right, to the left, from below to above, stretch and tear, stretch and tear, stretch and tear. Split eastward in your tearing, enchanted cloak, traveling to the very origins of the earth. Stretch and tear, stretch and tear. Form a wrench, splitting ever eastwards. Press out the fabric in ripping pleats, and let the occult appear.
and tear. Stretch and tear.
Let the gate to the ethereal world, the realm of the noble ones,
Stretch and
be open.
Let the gates be open.
I gather this perpetual fire, that its flame may blaze the way to the crossroads.
I draw up this spring water, that its flow may usher the way to the crossroads.
O churn, mighty waters, soothing balm of the world, toss the wave and stir the winds, to the west, to the south, to the east, to the north. Churn and turn, 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 churn and turn. Reach downward in your churning mighty waters, draining deep into the bowels of the earth, and churn and turn, churn and turn, churn and turn, churn and turn. Form a whirlpool spinning ever downward. Press out the cooling liquid in rushing walls and let a tunnel appear. Churn and turn, churn and turn, churn and turn. Let the way to the netherworld, the domain of the earth deities, be open.
Let the ways be open.
O mighty fire, gift from the skies above, lift the air, stir the winds, to the east, to the south, to the west, to the north. Twist and burn, twist and burn, twist
and burn. Twist and burn. Twist and burn.
Reach skywards in your burning mighty fire, rising up from the very core of the earth. Twist and burn, twist and burn.
Twist and burn, twist and burn, twist and burn.
Form a fire whirl, spinning ever upwards, pressing out the scorching flames and in the rushing walls, and let a tunnel appear.
Twist and burn, twist and burn, twist.
Let the ways to the heavens, the domains be open.
Let the ways be open. Let this spear, this world tree, stand with us at the center of the ways. Let it glow with an inner light, that all kindred might see and know that this is a crossroads between the ways. Now, as you have aided, so it is. The ways are open.
The ways are open.
Watch out for the beer.
The ways stand open at this intersection. Yet we remain firm on the land, on the earth which is our home. Now let us sound out the call and issue an invitation to our kindreds, that they may join us here at the crossroads, the center which is the beginning, the present, the end. First, I will call on a gatekeeper, a guardian to stand at the center and ward these crossroads to those realms. This is your part. Hand that off. Where's the stabbies? That's okay. Just grab them and go around and grab them. We call to you now, Zalmoxis, you who trained under Pythagoras, who knew that once you understood the numbers, once you understood the shapes and patterns of reality, and the perfect simplicity which gives rise to the complexity of all things, you could master the world. Yet mastering this world was not enough. So you retreated into a cave in the fall and journeyed deep into the land of the ancestors until you are ready to return in the spring. Not much longer. The ways stand open at this intersection. Eminent, immortalized immigrant, we are entrusting you with these keys to our sanctuary and pray that you stand vigil before these open ways during our rite. Keep watch, Zalmoxis, that the flames do not burn out of control, that the whirlpool does not rise out of the well, that the unwelcome, the dangerous, the inimical pass not into this sacred space to disrupt our worship. Now let us turn our attention to the ancestor shrine as Ray calls to the ancient ones.
Nope.
That's good. That's perfect.
To all those whose bones lie in this land, whose hearts are tied to it, whose memory holds it, ancient tribes of this place, we offer you welcome. To all of our grandmothers and grandfathers, our beloved dead, bloodkin and heartkin, ancient tribes of our blood, we offer you welcome.
They put the camera at the shrine.
To all those elder wise ones whose guide their people, poets and seers, judges and magicians, wise women and men of ancient days, we offer you welcome. Ancient ones, be welcome among us.
Ancient ones, be welcome among us.
Now let us turn our attention to the nature spirit shrine as Steve calls to the noble ones.
To all the spirits, the mountains and trees, and you, all you ancient and bearded fathers, to subtle and spry children, Spirits of the land, we offer you welcome. To all the spirits of rivers and streams, to the cloud sisters and rain sisters, to fresh spring daughters, spirits of the waters, we offer you welcome. To all the spirits of the creatures of the earth, you beasts who walk or fly, or crawl or swim, spirits of the creatures, we offer you welcome. Noble ones, be welcome among us.
Noble ones, be welcome among us.
At last, let us return our attention to the sacred center as Stanley calls to the Shining Ones.
To all the primordial ones, progenitors of all that is, oldest of old, shapeless and faceless, powers of all, most ancient of gods, we offer you welcome. To all the shining ones, first children of the mother, wisest and mightiest, loving and comforting, gods and goddesses, we offer you welcome. To the gods and goddesses of this place, ancient and powerful, known to us or unknown, gods of this place, we offer you welcome. Shining ones, be welcome among us.
Shining ones, be welcome among us.
Yeah, there's some good stuff.
My friends, we have come now to the most important part of our rite. In a moment, we will invite the guest of honor to her seat and offer her our gifts and praises. Before we do that, though, let us take a moment to gather up that which we will offer. There are many items on the tables behind the bench, which are appropriate for offerings. If you did not bring an offering of your own, you are welcome to choose something from the items the Grove has provided for that purpose. We extend the use of the provided items to our remote guests as well. If you would have an offering made on your behalf, please click the raise hand button and state in the chat screen, or come off mute to let us know what you would like to have prepared. If you would like to make an offering at your personal shrine instead, now is the time to ensure that you have what you need to do so, but do not offer yet. We're gonna get our offerings for Bendis, okay? You're doing so good, baby. The camera part? Okay.
Let's not all prep our offerings at once.
Yeah.
No, oh, scared. Should I pour this off the side or into the fire? Butterscotch.
What?
Hey, Ray.
Probably
30
on the
proof.
edge.
30 proof.
Oh, 30 proof, but 15% alcohol.
I'll do it on the side.
Not yet, Jonathan. But do not offer yet.
Conga line? So black holes are
Just offering in the fire. Is everybody ready?
$500 fine for
Good.
littering.
Good. Okay. Oh, Ben Beach is still getting his offering ready.
No. I wasn't doing voice for this ritual.
What's the matter? No. Oh, good.
Right.
We'll learn for next time. Information for next time. You're not the only one who does that.
That's what.
That's right. It happens. Everybody's done it. Everybody's done it. That's why we go through it so much.
Me? Me?
Frankincense was for
I would
revival.
never do that.
My friends, please bring your attention back to the sacred center. If you need more time to collect your offering gifts or to arrange an offering on your behalf, please continue in the text window. But it is time to call our guest of honor, and your attentions and energies will make it easier for her to join us. Welcome to the divine beings, the heroes and honored dead, the nymphs, dryads, and other beings of nature. To all of you who gather at our sanctuary, we pray you join us in showing worth to our guest of honor for this holy rite. First, I will issue a formal invitation to Bendis. I call to you Bendis Munikia, who wields the twin spears of victory and service, of judgment and of mercy, of masculine wisdom and feminine understanding. Visit us, mistress of animals, who nurtures and prunes the wild tree of life, who cares for the foxes and the bears and all her fellow wild hunters, but who keeps the wild boars at bay to maintain nature's delicate balance. Come to us, mother of the first god, who trained the hero to ride horses and wield a spear, to be brave and powerful, but also to love those who he is brave for, and to be wise in how he wields his power. Hunting heroine on horseback, Bendis, be welcome among us.
Bendis, be welcome among us.
O Moon Mother on the mound of Munikia, behold, we bring gifts for you. May you bask in our praises and accept that which we offer. Now is the time for us to individually present our offerings to Bendis. Please hold your offerings for any other guest or beings until you are directed. If you would make an offering to our guest of honor, please come forward.
Accept this
Accept the
sacrifice.
sacrifice.
Slow down.
You for providing a strong mother and father.
Accept this sacrifice.
Accept the sacrifice.
Accept this sacrifice.
Accept the sacrifice.
Accept this sacrifice. Accept this sacrifice.
Accept the sacrifice.
Powerful lady. Accept this sacrifice.
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 Are there any other sacrifices to be made to our honored guest tonight? Then let me remind Bendis how much we value her one last time. If I should ever lose my vibrant hue and miss my step below the wet abyss, then let the pale moonlight guide me to the mother of the heroes, wrapped in mist. Queen Bendis holds in either hand a spear. One held for victory is wise and kind. The one that brings submission is severe. Each spearhead is an aspect of her mind. The earth has been her mother, and she found her mother's beauty in her silver heart. And by her mother's light is Bendis crowned, but faces heroes with her darkest part. Bendis, accept this sacrifice.
Accept this sacrifice.
O hunting heroine on horseback, we have given you our praise and our offerings, and now we ask that you indulge us as we offer to those others who have joined us tonight. May you bless them as you bless us. Now that our guest of honor has received the lion's share of the bounty, if there are any other offerings to be made to the mighty kindreds assembled before us tonight, deities, nature spirits, or ancestors, you may take a moment to come forward. Are there any other sacrifices to be made to our kindreds today?
Accept this sacrifice.
Accept this sacrifice.
How was it? Tell you.
Accept this sacrifice. Ooh. Hermes, I have lots of travel going on this summer. I'd appreciate if you keep an eye out on the property here while I'm gone, and keep an eye out for my vehicle while we're on the road. Accept this sacrifice.
Accept this sacrifice.
Aries, sometimes we need war, sometimes we don't. Help us to know the difference. Accept this sacrifice.
Accept this sacrifice.
Accept the
Accept the
sacrifice.
sacrifice. Accept the sacrifice.
Accept the sacrifice. Any volunteers from online?
There is nobody online but us. Well, that we can see unless they're on YouTube. Fucking lights.
And the neighbor wondering what the hell's
Please be seated. Please mute your mics. My friends, we are in the presence of the many beings whom we have invited here to our right. Now, our seer Gavin will aid us in hearing what they have to share. This is where we get through the intro part.
Sorry about that. Let us be silent a moment. Let us breathe. Let our hearts listen. Let our minds be open. Let our spirits be receptive. The kindreds are gathered close around us, and there's a story to be told.
This ritual space right here is connected to 3 realms. The land of the deities, above the mountains, and that land of the rising sun. The land of the ancestors, far to the west, deep in the abyss of that ocean. And of course, our realm, the realm governed by reason, but where magic can sometimes break those rules. It was Bendis who first planted the seed, which became a sapling. And it was Bendis who first nursed that sapling so that it might become the world tree. The world tree, too, is connected to all of these realms. The canopy of the world tree reaches and offers fruits to the land of the deities and draws its water from the same rivers that feed our ancestors deep beneath the earth. When this world tree first appeared, animals of all kind came to it to perch on its branches, to brumate among its roots, to make dams out of its twigs. Monsters also came, monsters who would destroy the world tree with their greed, with their gluttony, with their excess, with their appetite. It was Bendis who first fended off these monsters. When heroes came to try to fight these monsters, it was Bendis who taught them the mysteries of the World Tree, so they might better defend it. Look with your mind's eye. Can you see Bendis? Listen within yourself. Do you hear her telling you those same mysteries that she taught the heroes of countless ages? Now pick up a weapon. Like I said, this ritual space has become like the World Tree. And this World Tree has attracted a wild boar who would destroy this ritual space with its gluttony, with its greed, with its excess, with its appetite. May the mysteries guide you.
Lively, isn't it? A lozenge
Hope
with
the
the throat.
camera caught that suggestion.
Lozenge.
Heroes! The wild boar who would threaten our ritual space has been defeated. May it burn in this fire as all monsters deserve to burn.
Good news. I got my exercise for the week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Response.
Oh yeah.
So, we have given our sacrifices and spent time with our kindreds. Now, Seer, what messages have the kindreds for us?
The ancestors speak of the snake representing rebirth and the endless cycle of eternity, shedding the skin and emerging anew. What is our place in this cycle? The Ouroboros eating his own tail, life, death, rebirth. That one's so appropriate from the ancestors. The nature spirits speak of the crab, of care. He represents the moon, causing the ebb and flow of emotions, just like the tides. And they ebb and flow, and anything from the calm sea to the tsunami. He is armored against the world. So, and he recognizes the strength of both positive and negative energies to be both creative and destructive. And you need the destruction to be creative and vice versa. The Shining Ones speak of the scorpion who defends, he who rarely attacks unless he's under threat. In ancient Greek, he was the defender of souls and the fierce protector of all the animals against Orion. And he wanting to. So words and he's the one that says that words and warnings sometimes suffice, but when he's backed into a corner, he's ready to take action. And so sometimes you have to take action, and sometimes you just have to be ready to. And the being of our occasion is talking of the hummingbird of energy, and where they say that crab is the moon. The hummingbird is the sun. He's full of energy. He's the one that um, he plays in the gods of the sun. He's considered a small jewel-like creature. Can be the sun in disguise, flitting about from flower to flower to get the nectar. He actually is all about a specific pinpointed task at hand. It could be tunnel vision and merciless, hyperfixation, or excitement for a new task, but he indicates that something is currently a priority, and when something's a priority, you have to focus on it and deal with it as it is.
That is a powerful and timely message. Thank you. In the days and weeks ahead, may we heed and be guided by the messages we have received. Now breathe deep. Settle yourselves. The ways stand open before us, paths and whirling tunnels that reach to the far realms. Amongst us here in the sanctified space and just beyond the borders between our realms, there is a crowd of guests who have answered our invitations, entering into a temporary relationship with us. As we have given our sacrifices of songs, poems, herbs, fine oils, and alcohols, and praise to the kindreds, now we will ask for them to deliver their blessings to us in return. We know that these blessings will be magnified many times by their greatness. Now, as you are able to, stand or unmute your mic and speak truly. Is it your will to receive the blessings of the kindreds?
It is.
It is.
Will you accept the gifts given without recrimination, remorse, or regret?
We
We
will.
will.
Then ask of your own free will.
Give us the waters.
Give
Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give us the waters.
Ancestors,
Give us the waters.
we meet you at your
Give us
shrine
the
with this
waters.
vessel, that
Give
you may
us the
fill it to
waters.
overflowing with
Give
your
us the
blessings.
waters. Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give
Nature
us the
spirits,
waters.
we
Give
meet
us
you
the
at your
waters.
shrine
Give us the waters.
with
Give
this
us the
vessel,
waters.
that you may fill
Give
it
us
to
the
overflowing
waters.
with your
Give us
blessings.
the waters. Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give us the waters.
Mighty deities,
Give us the
we
waters.
meet you at the
Give
crossroads
us
with
the
this
waters.
vessel,
Give
that
us
you
the
might fill it
waters.
to overflowing with
Give
your
us the waters.
blessings.
Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give us the waters.
Mighty
Give us the
Bendis,
waters.
we present this
Give us
vessel
the
to you,
waters.
that you
Give
might
us
fill
the
it to
waters.
overflowing with your
Give us the
blessings.
waters. Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give us the waters.
This vessel
Give
is
us the
filled to
waters.
overflowing, a glowing container of blessings.
Give us the
Behold, the waters of life.
Behold the waters of life.
Bendis, shining ones, noble ones, ancient ones, we stand
Stand
before
you
in pride, honor, and friendship, and accept
accept
these blessings which you have given. We give the first of these blessings to the patron of all Druidry. And to the patron of our grove, that those who support us may share in our fortunes. Now let us share in these blessings.
No lip.
Finally, we pour out this blessing for all those who are attending remotely, and for those of our group who couldn't be with us today through no fault of their own. May these blessings find you all, no matter where you are.
The waters of life.
The waters of life.
Johnny, where's the brandy?
Moon Mother of the Mound of Monikia. We thank you for walking among us tonight. As this rite is ending, we give you this gift in parting, given out of love and asking nothing in return. Beautiful barbarian who binds the beasts, Bendis, we thank you.
Bendis, we thank you.
And let us thank all the others who accepted our invitation and hospitality today. With Stanley at the Sacred Center.
Shining ones, eldest and brightest, we thank you for walking among us today. As this rite is ending, we give you this gift in parting, given out of love and asking nothing in return. Shining ones, we thank you.
Shining ones, we thank you.
And with Steve at the Nature Spirit Shrine.
Nature spirits, we thank you.
And finally, with Ray at the Ancestor Shrine.
Mighty ancestors, spirits of those gone before, we thank you for joining us here today. As this rite is ending, we give this in parting, given out of love and asking nothing in return. Ancestors, we thank you.
Ancestors, we thank you.
Dying yet death-defying demigod, gatekeeper, you have stood with us at these crossroads, and your keen observations have kept the fires and waters safely contained to their tasks. Your mastery of the keys has kept us safe from those who would travel through the open ways to our sanctuary just to disrupt our worship. You have made it easier for our beloved kindreds to find their way to our sanctuary as our guests, and you have seen each of them safely back to their own realms. For all of this and more, we thank you.
We thank you.
Thank you.
Now, as our rite comes to an end, this spear is no longer needed to guide travelers. The connections to the ways, too, are no longer needed at this nexus. So let us calm the energies Let us close the ways, so that the veils between the realms may fall into place.
O mighty fire, gift from the skies above, still the whirlwind, and let the fiery tunnel collapse. Calm the twist, calm the burn,
Calm the twist, calm the burn, calm the twist, calm the burn, calm the twist, calm the burn,
Let
calm
the
the twist,
hungry flames
calm the
dwindle,
burn, calm the twist, calm the burn, calm the twist, calm the burn,
until there is
calm the twist, calm the burn,
not
calm the twist,
but
calm the burn,
smoke
calm the
remaining.
twist,
Calm the twist,
calm the twist, calm the burn, calm the twist, calm the burn, calm the
and let
twist,
the clouds
calm the burn,
of smoke break
calm the
apart,
twist.
dissolving into gentle tendrils of scented mist. Calm the twist, calm the burn,
Calm the twist, calm the burn, calm the twist, calm the burn, calm
let
the
the way
twist,
to the
calm the
heavens,
burn, calm
the
the
domain
twist,
of the sky
calm the
deities,
burn.
be closed.
Let the ways be closed. Mighty waters, soothing balm of the world, fill the whirlpool and let the watery tunnel collapse. Calm the churn, calm the turn, calm the churn, calm the turn, calm the churn, calm the turn. Let the rushing walls of liquid collapse inward until there is naught but a steady flow. Calm the churn, calm the turn, calm the churn, calm the turn. Let the current slow and spread, dissolving into the gentle lap and suck of water against its boundaries, and calm the churn, calm the turn, calm the churn, calm the turn, calm the churn, calm the turn. Let the way to the netherworld, the domain of the earth deities, be closed.
Let the
Ways be closed. Enchanted cloak, first veil of life, restore the charm, and let the pleats fall flat. Compress the stretch, tack the tear,
Compress
compress the stretch,
tack the tear.
let the fabric be sewn until there is naught but a seam between.
Tack the tear.
Compress the stretch, tack the tear, and let the severed threads rejoin, resolving into a single shimmering line. Compress the stretch, tack the tear.
Compress the stretch, tack the tear.
Let the gate to the ethereal world, the realm of the noble ones,
Compress the stretch.
be closed.
Let the ways be closed.
Dark soil, last cover of the day. Release the abyss and let the shearing walls unite. Still the shift, mend the rend. Still the shift, mend the rend.
Still the shift.
Let the bedrock reform until there is naught but foundation below. Still the shift, mend the rend. Still the shift, mend the rend. Let the loosened loam fall back, resolving into a mounded blanket of memory. Still the shift, mend the rend. Still the shift, mend the rend. Let the gate to the underworld, the realm of the dead, be closed.
Let the
The
gates
gates
be
be
closed.
The fountain is returned. The fire pit is returned. The shrines are again but stone. And thus the ways are closed.
The ways are closed.
So this rite comes to an end. The kindred have returned to their realms. The ways are closed. And yet the hollows remain. The well, the fire pit, and the shrines, tangible symbols of the cosmos, as it was in the beginning, as it is now, as it shall forever remain. When we depart this sanctuary, may these hallows echo in our mind, in our hearts, in our spirits, that they may continue to connect us to the realms beyond our own. Now, there are a few last thank yous to be given before we depart, beginning with Stanley at our patron shrine.
O clever Wreckbringer, even as your shrine remains in our sanctuary, so it is that you stay or go, regardless of the ways between the realms. Accept, though, this final gift, given out of love and asking nothing in return. Hermes, we thank you.
Hermes, we thank you.
Finally, we thank our host, great grandmother of many. Let us never forget that she will always care for us so long as we remember and care for her in return. So one last time say, Earth Mother, we thank you.
Earth Mother, we thank you.
Now let us go forth into this world as kith, carrying with us the blessings of the kindreds and a spark of the energies of the realms. So be it, this rite has ended.
So be it, this rite has ended. Walk with wisdom from this hallowed place. Walk not in sorrow, our root shall e'er embrace. May strength be your brother, and honor be your friend, and luck be your lover, until we meet again. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Somebody take the camera so I can go handle the electronics.
Thank you to all those in YouTube land who may have attended today or tomorrow or when you can celebrate. Thank you to all of our virtual people who didn't make it tonight, but I'm sure they were planning to. And we'll see you all in 6 weeks. Woo-hoo.